Hello, I'm Gabi Zuniga. I'm co-founder of VoiceLayer. We add voice messaging to mobile applications. And one of the things that I do for fun is attending hackathons. How many of you guys go to hackathons? All right, a few, that's cool. So hackathons are really cool. You basically meet a lot of people, developers, designers. You come with an idea, you enroll designers and developers, build, you crank for 1 or 2 days, build something, pitch that to to judges, and then compete for prizes, thousands of dollars and stuff like that. So this is some of the projects that I submitted. And so a few weeks ago, I signed for Angel Hack, which is actually this weekend. So I'm not sure you're going to be able to be there, but nevertheless, so they have this one costs a little bit of money, not too much. And one of the things here you have prices and things, but one of the interesting things is that they offer promo codes for developers that solve a challenge. And so I look at this thing, and basically I got exposed to what is called esoteric programming languages. I love programming languages. I didn't know that there is such a thing as esoteric programming languages, but basically Befange is one of these esoteric programming languages, and the challenge is to run this program, and the output is the promo code. So I looked a little bit into these languages, and basically there is ton of these languages, and the esoteric means that they're not necessarily useful, but they are interesting in some way. Maybe that it's hard to compile, or other different things. So in particular, Befange is a language which, for one thing, the program is two-dimensional. Basically, the program counter doesn't go sequentially, but it can just go through a two-dimensional space, and it can change itself. And apparently, it's special because it's very difficult to compile. So go figure. But it's kind of interesting. So for example, this is a program, like a random generator. This is a hello world. And the way each character basically is it's a command. And depending on what the command does, for example, this actually moves you in this direction. So you have hello, this push this into the stack. So there is a stack, and then you can just go output things. The commas actually takes from the stack and outputs. And then this push 4 and 8 into the stack, multiplied at 32, which is a space. And so you get the idea. Basically, this is the line feed. You basically it's a hello world, right? So here are the instructions. So anyways, I was kind of I look around, and I was very disappointed to find. There is if you go look into the wiki, there are implementations for all that, all the kind of languages, Haskell, but there was not Elixir. I was very disappointed to find that, we don't have a good representation for Elixir in this Hall of Fame of Befange. So anyways, as you guys can imagine, I'm coming from San Francisco. There's a long flight, so I decided to skip the, the movies and build an implementation for Befange in Elixir. So. I was able to kind of complete that, so I open source the stuff is here. You guys can look at it and play with it, and it's it's kind of a cute thing. But after some of the talks during the morning, I thought further, and I said, okay, this is cool, but it would be cool actually to have a front end in using Phoenix in order to be able to visualize how how this program works, right? So that's basically what I did. So I created Befange for Phoenix, and let's just grab a program. This actually is an interesting one because basically it's actually a program that changes itself, basically prints itself. So we can see here actually that it's like moving around and every time it goes, it just increments and then outputs itself. So basically what we have here is like we're using channels in order to basically get the updates in the screen, and for every step we are going to send it to a gen server, and it's like doing one step of the program. So I just want to leave you guys with a thought. I mean, many of these programming language, maybe they are like useless. I mean, just nobody's going to be doing anything with that. But I mean, what I found interesting about this actually is like this concept of a two-dimensional program. And so I thought a little bit about that. I mean, maybe there are something can be useful for something. And where is that? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, so basically, what if actually we can create like a kind of like a spec programming language where we can just describe a state machine? I mean, like state machines really can be described in like you have like in a visual way much easier than in a program. So I mean, you can have here similar to the funds. You have something where you just go over this. You go into a state, and based maybe on some kind of like criteria, you can go in this direction or here, and then basically you can have like an event and an output. So the idea basically is like you just write this thing, and then you have something that converts this into like a GenFSM or something, and then you don't need to do any programming. Basically, you have your state machine right from this little chart. So maybe it's like a pet project. If someone is interested, I mean, that's some thought. Thank you.